Hello, hello. Today I have a special episode for you all today. So man, I had a hard time uploading this picture to my MacBook Air for some reason. But yeah, so I got it together. So today episode I wanted to talk about something more personal. I want to talk about my father. I want to talk about because this morning I was thinking about this. I was thinking about the last bit of wisdom that pretty much my dad gave me before he died. And I haven't really spoke too much about my dad because it happened pretty much when I was about 13 years old when my dad died that summer back in 1999. And when I was about 13 years old, that's when I pretty much started my martial arts journey. So I actually wound up watching a Bruce Lee movie. I think it was a Fist of Fury, one of them. So pretty much one of my uncles went and had me he pretty much showed me Bruce Lee. And I was about 13 years old. And this was also the same year that I want to say it was like the same summer when I started my martial arts training. So I'm 13 years old. So yeah, so pretty much before my dad died, I started watching Bruce Lee movies, and I was just so infatuated with martial arts and kicking and punching. And then that's how parents can tell that the kid is real serious about it because I just watch the videos all day, every day, watch the movies all day, every day. So for the next few years, I was just so impressed with the martial arts and how it was and yes. So I'm 13 years old and my dad is still alive and he sees that I'm really interested in learning the martial arts. So what him and also my amazing mom went and did was they actually went and signed me up for some martial arts classes. It was pretty much a taekwondo. It was a taekwondo place that was not too far from where we stayed. It was in Billwood, so not too far. So we went over there, and it was my mom, my dad. I'm in seventh grade in this summer, and they pretty much signed me up to take taekwondo classes. So it was I think it was back then it was like Mondays and Wednesdays. So yeah, so pretty much my mom's and my dad signed me up for the martial arts classes for Mondays and Wednesdays. And yes, so I was excited about it. I was going to finally start and practice my martial arts. So that, man, I'd be able to fight like Bruce Lee. And so, yes, I was a young 13-year-old teenager and I was excited about doing that. So, so pretty much, so I'm talking about it. And I remember that it was like that Friday night when I was watching one of Bruce Lee movies, and then I remember pretty much my dad we was like talking. I think we was like pretty much sitting on the couch, and it was pretty much in the living room. And he told me this. He said, "Okay, so we signed you up for these martial arts lessons. These." He said karate lessons, but he was saying that every last thing what he said. He said, "Well, don't be thinking that you can whoop anybody ass on the planet." So so that was pretty. That was the last thing, that was like the last bit of wisdom that he pretty much told me. And yeah, so he was saying, just, okay, you learning this martial arts shit, man, but don't think that you can whoop everybody ass. So I was thinking about that this morning. So, and then pretty much, my dad died that Sunday. So I remember that we had that talk that I would say like Friday night or Saturday night, one of the two. I can't quite remember which one it was. So pretty much, so yeah, so that was pretty much the last bit of wisdom that pretty much my dad gave me before he passed away that Sunday. And then pretty much from that Sunday, my dad passed away. And then here comes Monday. So Monday is the first day of my martial arts class. And pretty much, my dad just passed the other day. But pretty much my mom, she still went and took me to the martial arts class. And I remember before when I was in class and I was thinking about, man, my dad died yesterday. And I remember that when I was pretty much practicing the martial arts, I was able to focus on it. I'm pretty much to focus on that for that hour. So I thought about like, wow, so pretty much, so my mom, I want to definitely thank her for still taking me to the martial arts. She could have just, she had one of the best excuses ever. She could have said, his son, I mean, his dad died yesterday, so we're gonna just put off his martial arts training, and he should be focusing on mourning his dad's death. But my mom's she still went and made sure that I attended the martial arts classes, so I had to give my mom a lot of respect. My mom said she's a great woman, the best mom in the world, so she always was there for me. So yeah, so pretty much so that was like the last bit of advice that my dad gave me. So he went and pretty much had me set up to do the martial arts, and I was doing that pretty much ever since I've been 13 years old. And later on, I started doing different styles of martial arts. So this is a picture of my dad back when he was working at CTA. So pretty much CTA is actually how he met my mom. So he was driving the bus. So so he did all the routes on the west side. He didn't fuck with that south side. Yeah, so I think about how like back in the day when I was pretty much when I started working for CTA, all that had offered was the South Side. So I was working out of 103rd. So so I wasn't fortunate to have the West Side, but but I pretty much became a trainer. But yeah, so pretty much so that's pretty much the story of the last bit of advice that my dad gave me. So yeah, so he pretty much was just setting me up so I could pretty much do what I want to do, which was to learn the martial arts, and they gave me a certain amount of discipline. And yeah, so that was back when I was 13 years old, and then later on, pretty much I don't think I don't, actually I'm not sure who actually took me to the martial arts class. I'm thinking it was either my mom's or I'm thinking maybe it was my Uncle Serge. But later on my Uncle Serge started doing the martial arts with me too. So so he pretty much at that time he was fixing up his place in Maywood. That he would work on his place, in the morning and during the day, and then later on he would take the martial arts classes with me. So yeah, so it was nice. For me and my uncle, we actually went and did the martial arts classes and fighting in tournaments, and then we'll practice together. So yeah, so it definitely was a special time. Seemed like that was ages ago. So now I'm 38 years old. So yes, I wanted to tell you all more about myself because I haven't really talked about this that much with too many people. So I wanted to go and have you all to know more about me. So yeah, so pretty much, so I want to thank you all for watching, and I want you all to like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you all next time.